All right, we are playing on CP Well. I don't know if I've done a video on Well. I really like Well. It's one of my maps I used to play all the time before the queue system. We used to play like a 24/7 community Well server. And I'm playing with Sonicro and Vio. And I'm gonna go over before even the match starts. A lot of people don't know you can actually start fighting before the timer has even started. And Sonicro says it's been a while since he played this map. This is an old map. I think they even used to play Well back in the early days of competitive, which makes sense because there wasn't that many maps. Here I'm gonna cut over. Good kill on this pyro. Really the main threat is probably the direct, but I want to take out the scout because, you know, he's just a little mosquito. They have a heavy, so now I want to try to back up. It's just too much sustained damage against us, especially when we're trying to really take out the soldier. That wasn't that great of a bomb. I put myself in a lot of danger there. And then Sonicro gets a kill. Good damage. We got a spy now helping us out. Vio helping split their eyes, and yeah. Oh dang! Sonicro takes a pipe here. I really like this upward, like, I don't know, bats. What do you call this? Intelligence? No, that's just the sign. This kind of upper area. This is where I used to spend all my time. Is kind of up there, and then I drop down on guys, and there I saw the soldier, and that's, if we were in comms, I'd probably be like, hey, you got a soldier behind you, but that might not have even been fast enough to tell Sonicro to use. It's just yeah, just a little bit unlucky there. Here I'm working on my pogo. I think that's weird. There's a pyro behind our sniper. That was weird, but it's, you know, it's not. I just always expect the most goofiest stuff in casual. All right, this guy's reflecting us. We're on fire. I'm gonna back up, but I still want to come back and try to support Vio here. He's trying to get some picks. Random crit to clean up that sniper. They're only 3 up. I probably should go directly to point, but it's also, you know, I also want to clear out this upper area. Nice kill there. Really? Oh, this guy disconnects. He was gonna die, so that's understandable. I missed my first rocket, but it's not that, you know, big a deal. Sonicro, nice Uber saw to extend his Uber out. Scout gets through. I clean him up. Oh man. Shoot, right after he reflects, we had a spy coming in, so I knew that pyro was gonna die, so maybe I shouldn't have shot to risk the reflect. But I felt like I had a good understanding of his reflect timings. Now we're coming in the left. They're 4 up. This is a small little team. I see a combo on point, so I'm going to get above them, top left, draw fire, and now jump to point, play height, and take out one of their guys, and yeah, we get the win. CP Well is great. I wish it was a 12v12. I can't remember exactly, but I have a suspicion that we used to play a 30-player server when we played the 24/7 Well. Yeah, that's really where I learned how to play soldier, was on Well. I didn't know how to C-tap at the time. But I used to play the conch shell thing, and then black box. And I just would be quite a menace. I'd be so tanky and have a lot of sustain. It just was like, I always thought, I'm like, that's the ultimate way to play soldier. And then, you know, later I got exposed to gunboats and C-tapping. Here I'm leaving Sonicro. This is kind of dumb, but I wanted to get the right positioning to take these two heavies out. Looks like we're all kind of contributing, me, Vio, and Sonicro. Those poor heavies, they didn't know where to look. Also, they have probably Sonicro just slamming them with 70 damage arrows. Okay, now for the first time in any video you've ever seen, I'm going to actually cap the point. Just because I don't see any teammates at all. And, well, middle point, it just feels like it takes forever. I was hoping the train would take out these guys. I can see them on the left, I can hear them, so I'm just like spamming. Good spam damage. Oh, that was a perfect rocket, but got reflected. Then our heavy is a really good counter to pyro. We just had all the right kind of counters there as they flooded in one by one. The point is trapped, so I'm gonna miss all my rockets, just, you know, make it a little bit more exciting. Sonicro has, I'm gonna call for him. I want to get in last through this right side as their team caps. Looks like they don't have anything set up. Already got some good damage on this demo. He goes down. Oh man, great use by Sonicro. You see that like slow motion? Well, it wasn't in slow motion, but it was in, probably Sonicro was like, go die. But that's how he sounds in regular speed. It's crazy. And then someone at the very end said Frisbee, don't insta-give. That's a part of my lore. I made a competitive video where Banny's screaming at me not to insta-give, and then I instantly insta-give. And yeah, it was a cool moment, cool part of my lore. I still hear Banny's voice in my nightmares at night. Anyways, okay, so we're got on mid here. I hear some fighting going on sewer, but there's two guys here. I literally just following that dead body of that scout that flew through choke. Dude, if I ever play competitive, I gotta turn off the ragdolls. I am tracking them so much. But I've been playing for like the last, I don't know, 3 years without ragdolls, so seeing anyone in my mind still like that hasn't just turned invisible, I'm gonna like track them. I don't think it's gonna take a long time to reprogram myself. But I will say I really like the ragdolls. I really like the Gibbs. It adds a lot of like, oh my god. Huntsman takes me out just as I'm about to jump. That was like a crazy shot. I think, oh yeah, that's exactly what I say in chat. But we get back in time. Just one scout to beat. And we get the win. Or we get the round. Look at this team we have. We have like 2 medics. We're chunky. This is a chunky team. 3 soldiers, a demo. I missed my rollout. But, well, I beat everybody. Actually, I'm going to take a peek into IT here because I thought a few of them rolled out there last game. Huge pick on the telly. And Sonicro meets back up with me. He has a 60%. I'm not too worried about mid these days. I'm just like, I want to try to find some frags. This heavy's coming up the ramp, so I'm going to just lay down some rockets. We have the sustain. We're at 75%. The scout, I don't know what he was doing. Now I'm right up above this medic. I probably just put 200 some damage on this soldier. I'm so surprised he lived. Alright, Sonicro has. I'm gonna jump into the mix here. And sounds like, yeah, we got a spy on point here. Good follow-up by Jeaner Kicks. Oh man, dang, that was a crazy body shot from that scout. I went from like 160 to 5 health. in one shot. That was that's what we call a meat shot. And then Vio Vio's playing Spy and Huntsman in all these videos. I guess I realized it, but looking back, I'm like, dude, Vio's a goofy guy. What's poppin'? Great little shot there, 1-2. Okay, we're on fast lane, and Vio is on sniper, Sonic Crow is on med, and we have Kevlar Orc. So it was us. Who was it? It was me and Sonic Crow for a little bit. No, it was me and Kev, and then Sonic Crow joined us, and then Vio joined us. So this is quite a squad that we have. We might have stacked it too hard because the whole night we just had like 4-minute games for a long time. We had 4-minute games, and then and then we encounter an entire server of furries, and you know, I don't know what it is, but furries are they're actually really good at TF2. I feel like all the furries I encounter, I'm like, oh god, they're hitting the shots. Here I jump over, get behind these guys, take height, and we push forward. They're 1 up, so it'd be cool if we could see it. I'm gonna call for a med. There's the one guy, and Vio hits the headshot. I catch 2 guys in front. There's really only one way they could have lived, and that was to get a random crit, because I had the sustain, and I had already popped them up before they even started fighting. Put up 200 on this heavy. Good damage on this med. I'm actually gonna just keep trying to get that med pick before before the Uber ends. And we end up pushing them out. They didn't even come back out, which was really weird. I thought they'd either rotate or come back out instantly. Maybe they don't know the Bandy Bind to resub. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. I can just hit one button, and it lets me go back to the same loadout I'm in. This guy jumps me. I'm actually in danger here. Demo's coming in. I'm getting shot. I'm at 20 health. And I just decided to throw a rocket down. I think it was dead to rights there, and I think the play would have probably been to jump away from that demo situation. That soldier was fixated on me, so I needed to realize that I had someone on my tail. Sonic Crow uses great use through their med drops, I think. I don't know if he had. I'm gonna take height right away. Heavy's looking at me, which is great, because that gives a chance for our whole team to kind of focus him. Good kill on this demo. Our Spy, I don't know what our Spy is doing. Our Spy was just like, that he really enjoyed looking at that heavy. They're fun to look at. Good reflect from that pyro. Sonic Crow making his way. He's at 52%. Only a handful of them are up. Oh, they all just respawn. We're at 70%. Pop this guy up. Get a nice air shot. Med's 1 shot. Get a random crit. Take out that, I think that Huntsman. Good damage here.
What?
Okay. I just left that in there. Just because I thought it was funny. It was stupid, but it just was such a dumb game that we are like, there was no resistance at all, and then a Huntsman takes me out. Oh, the Huntsman. I didn't even see a Huntsman look at me. Does that mean they had 2 Huntsmen there at the end? That would make sense, though. Okay. This might be the furry game. Yep, it is. Because they all show up. So this is like, there's a Market Garden, Soldier, Troller we need to keep an eye on, because that can just come straight down on us. Pyro is reflecting, and they have Sustain Heavy in the back. Luckily, Vio takes out their Pyro, which opens me up to come back in here. I take out their Medic, and that was a crappy jump to get back. I probably should have taken more damage from that demo, but luckily snuck out of there. So we just encountered some real resistance here. A coordinated team. I'm playing choke, and our meds, you know, trying to keep everybody alive. We're at 83%. Wow, we are getting lots of kills on the opposite side. And I come back in. I think we drew them in to choke, and we had enough sustain that they were looking there. And then I think we had a really good flank that opened a lot of opportunities up. Scouts one shot. I'm just gonna throw a rocket there, back up. I'm just assuming because we had people on that right side of that blue crate, he was gonna have to either back up. So now I need to be really careful and not throw any crit rockets at this pyro. That would be the only thing that, yeah, that could end their life there. They're all at choke, so I'm gonna do a fade bomb. Sonicro has great use by him. His Uber's over. I want to take this flank, push these guys out. Nice, get 2 kills there with that. Unfortunately, missed my second rocket on that flog pyro. I hear the sentry. I'm gonna see if I can grab it. I was actually being trapped out. That was not necessarily a great play for me to just come back and try to sneak through there. Now I want to help clean up this soldier. Unfortunately, the ammo pack gets stolen. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll use the bazooka. And I don't know, dude. I feel like I watch Anthony use this thing, and I'm like, dude, this thing's awesome. And when I use it for the first time in ever, I don't get anything. This scout had a guardian angel there to back him up, because if he would have kept going, that scout was dead. Okay, so they've really set up on second. I probably should grab 300 and bomb in, or find an angle where I can grab the mini sentry. The mini sentry can really dampen my my jump. But now we're gonna come over here to IT and try to push out this lane. I see the sentry. It gets moved. Unfortunately, my teammate kind of went right in the middle of where I was shooting. And I think I got a glimpse of a heavy on second. But now we're kind of pushing through the flank. There is a spy around us. Looks like he got out. Good cleanup kill with what's poppin'. Random crit. I want to kill the medic if I can. There we go. We cleaned him up. And now I want to get on this demo, or anyone that's on our medic. So I'm just going to jump through, put 70 on the demo. Just a nice easy shot. What's poppin' has a shotgun. Oh, wow. And they weren't able to spawn in time. Okay, so it looks like we came in and they had already won a round against the previous team. This guy, Meow for Uber, says ooh. Okay. We hit the rollout. We're playing with Kev. That was Kev, other soldier with us. Put 67 on that demo. I'm just really pushing their whole combo back. Kev bombs in. Just don't throw a crit rocket at this pyro, whatever you do. Oh my god. Yeah, he's reflecting quite a bit. Heavy. Nice. Clean up the heavy. They're not really able to peek IT. There we go. We win the... we win the mid, and we're now rolling hard. Nice. Sonicro, good use. I try to finish off that med. They're just getting destroyed. Man, I can't even find anything to kill. Everything's dying so fast. Yeah, and then we just rolled super hard. Yeah, and then yeah, that was our night. That was a lot of fun. I think if we stack with Vio, Kev, and Sonicro, we're gonna have to encounter some borderline advanced team, maybe some main team to kind of slow us down. Otherwise, it's going to be easy going. All right, cool. GG's.